trying to set it up so for some reason. Look at Hi, yeah, I did one of these chats the other day. It was quite popular, so I thought I'd give it another go. See how we get on. So basically talking about any collecting, movies, toys, hot toys, statues. Trying to get a bit better background so you can see. I'm heavily into Batman. So I thought I'd just throw out a stream, see how it goes, different times of day. If you've read the description, you know what I like talking about. Movies, sport, geekness. It's quite quiet here at the moment, so I thought I'd come on. Obviously my passion is Batman. So if you do come on here, you just do live chatting and then we can talk about different things. That's what I did the other day, seemed to be alright. I gained a few more subscribers. So just welcome to my channel. So I say talking about anything, collecting, geekness, sport, movies. Just if you want to say anything, just put it in the comment and we can start a conversation. I'm trying different parts of the day, see how I get on. So yeah, hi to you too. Yeah, so like I'm trying different days. Problem solve, need channel growth. Can I help you? Just by being here and talking about different things. I'm not in a rush for it to make my channel ultra fast growth. I'm quite a laid back person. And yeah, so as I say, I'll talk about anything about movies, sport, collecting. Thank you very much. Means a lot to me. I've only just started and I've got an extra sub. Yeah. So I have tried doing sport commentating on matches where you listen along, but I wasn't very successful at that. But I'm a bit of a geek, as I say. So at the moment it seems like about 8 o'clock on a Sunday seems quite a good time for... I'm fine, thank you very much. I spent most of the day watching sport, tinkering with my collection, moving things around, taking the toys out. Mainly just got Batman statues, Bruce Lee, yeah. Hello Damage Healer, welcome back. Nice to see you on the channel. See, that's what I'm saying, this is all baby steps. And yeah, so As I say, I had a good day, watched loads of sport, probably too much. I tried to do my game collection, tidy up a bit because it was getting a bit messy. Thank you very much. Herman Mendez. So, yeah. Yeah, as I say, I mean, I've only been doing this kind of vlogging the last couple of times. So, I'm cracking. To me, it's all like the interaction. Hi. I try to. It's evening here in the UK. I've never seen Breaking Bad, to be honest. I've heard a lot of good things about it. So yeah, I'm trying an experiment, having it this time. I've got one in mind. I only just recently bought that one, which was broken. It's 1/4 scale Batman. I'm trying to get a load of comic style statues, PVC. I'm not in a league for Prime 1 or IM Studios, they're a bit out of my price range, but I try to have a little bit, yeah, you got, as I say, sorry if I cut out into middle conversation, that's just unfortunately what I do. I get overwhelmed, but I'm so happy that, you know, even 15 people, if they all liked the video or subbed, it would mean a lot to me. So what's your favourite Batman? Mr. Mendez, Hernan Mendez, what's your favourite Batman? I do like the comic, that's what I'm trying to collect. I've got a few movie ones, you know, like 1/6 scale, a couple of Bruce Lee, Spider-Man, but I don't go over the top. I'm a bit of a minimalist, which is really funny. When I used to have a toy collection, I do like Batman very much, as you can see in the background. He's my number one hero because anyone could be Batman. So that's why he's my superhero. Christopher Reeves is my Superman. I do like the new film. I hated it when I first saw it, the Superman film, but I've grown to enjoy it now. I've seen it 3 times. Who's not like Batman? I do like... No, I don't think he likes Batman, mate. Not at all. Oh, I get you, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the second film, how they go with that. Because obviously with Mr. Dunn taking over DC movies, he's not involved in the Batman #2. But whether they're going to let it carry on being its own franchise or they're going to bring it into his DC movie setup that he's trying to get together. First time I saw the Patterson film, I thought it was alright. I didn't quite get it, but the second time I love it. And I've watched it about 15 times now. Not as quite much as The Dark Knight. Because it's obviously the Joker and that's amazing. It was, you know, out of the 3, I think it's the best. The Christian Bale films. Yeah, it has got a dark feel to it, that's why I like. Yeah, because it was the detective side of it, which was really cool. So when you see it, you kind of go, oh yeah, I get it now. So that's kind of where my interest in comic statues is done. I will be doing a room tour at some point. I do keep moving things around, but I'm trying my best to minimise my collection now and just enjoy it, because obviously it's getting very expensive to buy things nowadays, especially with money going up things going up and wages going down doesn't seem to help with statues, especially in the UK anyway, because we're an island, so we don't get as much stuff in, and I can't really afford to import stuff. So I'm buying a lot of Todd McFarlane statues. I've got the Hush Batman, Red Hood, yeah. I had a Red Hood statue, and yeah, I broke it. I broke the leg on it because it was like made of resin. But yeah, I love DC. I love Marvel too because obviously I love Spider-Man, but I find the darkness of DC a bit more me in collecting, especially Batman. As I say, because anyone could be Batman. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to do this regular around 8 o'clock every Sunday, unless something comes up or there's some sporting event on that I'm going to watch, to have a regular. If you think of another time of day, obviously I'm in the UK, please let me know and I'll consider it. This is all like me waffling on idea about it. So I'm up to suggestions. I do have to get up pretty early in the morning to go to work, to be honest. So I start work at 4 o'clock in the morning, so I try to have it around 7, 8 o'clock. I can't really do later unless I'm off the following day. So yeah, so anybody who just wants to pipe up and say, or what's suitable, especially here in the UK. That's why I'm doing this channel. Yeah, it is a lot. It is high. It went straight in. I mean, it's dropped down to 3 now, but that's fine. But yeah, I will try it on a Sunday because I quite like. By Sunday evening, I'm a bit bored. Not bored of life. I mean, just like preparing for work the following day, or I mean, I've got loads of books to read and stuff like that, but I never get around to it. I'm a bit of a fidget. I'm forever. I'm one of them people who has about 9 million ideas in their head at once. So I've had to learn to slow down and finish one job. But yeah, he took a bit of work fixing him because obviously the cape was broken when it arrived and the pleather was broken on it, so I had to take all the pleather off and do his shorts with acrylic and fabric softener. Looks for an amateur, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, obviously if you go in right close up you might notice a bit different, but yeah, so I've got 8 likes, which is brilliant. Got 3 people watching. If you've got any friends who are into like geekness, you talking to Hernan Mendez? So I've got 5. Yeah, they do go up and down. As I say, it's only me waffling on about collecting. Do you like the Justice League? Yes. I was about 5. So obviously I'm older than a lot of people. I grew up with Adam West as Batman. Well, mainly when I first watched him, and then I watched the repeats. He's not my favourite Batman. I like Michael Keaton, but he's not. I mean, the Nolan trilogy is my favourite Batman films. Can't believe it was 2004 when Batman Begin came out. It's amazing how time flies. I remember going to see it. But I do think Ben Affleck would have made a fantastic Batman if he'd been given the opportunity. I've said this before in the past, but he definitely, yeah, Jack Nicholson Joker, yeah. I quite like him. I think I preferred him in the film than I did Michael Keaton, to be honest. I like Michelle Pfeiffer. She was brilliant in Batman Returns. So I always think the Joker's quite a strong character, whether it's in the games or the films. So yeah, as I say, Rob Pattinson's growing on me. Ben Affleck got shortchanged by the studio because he was going to be able to direct a Batman film, but it never came to pass, which is a shame because he's a good writer. Him and Matt Damon did a lot of films together, writing. So, yeah, Batman is my favourite. I've got a lot of toys that I'm going to be selling on eBay, not statues. Ooh. Now, if my son was here, he'd say Joker. Yeah, I mean the Joker's kind of they're like yin and yang, aren't they? Him and Batman. They play off each other. I don't think they're like equals, so to speak, but they're both very clever. So, Joker's my favourite villain, if that makes sense, out of DC. But my son loves the Joker. Not bad. Only been going 17 minutes, got 6 people watching. Any of them 6 people, if you want to put a comment in, it doesn't matter. Well, basically, yeah. Not so much the Arnold Schwarzenegger Mr. Freeze. Yeah, the Rogues do have quite a interesting kind of backstory and why they are. I mean, I love the Penguin TV series. The ending obviously was real shock what he did, but it actually made sense to the character. But I didn't see it coming. Yeah, so the Rogues, I mean, I like Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, obviously from the animated series. I don't know if that's supposed to be a joke. Not quite sure about that one. Batman and laughed, yeah. I've got a statue of that. Well, it's my son's one, but I've got it. So, yeah, there's an argument for, both sides. I mean, I'm not deep into reading the comics. Hang on, I've got to move my legs over it. I'm not deeply into the comics. Yes, absolutely love the original Hulk. I've watched part of Gotham. My wife and son watched all of it. I like Pennyworth as well, TV series. What he has to put up with when he's with Bruce Wayne, and that's quite funny. 'Cause he's like the backbone, really. So I haven't watched all of Gotham. What do you mean? Do you have kids or do I have kids? I started watching Pennyworth. He's a gangster. Yep. I'm actually because I finished watching What one did I? Oh, Last of Us. I just finished watching both series 1 and 2 because I never saw that. Obviously, I'm watching Alien Earth, but that's on. So I'm watching that. What else? Yeah, so I might watch that because I can get Pennyworth, so I might dip into that one like more. So I don't think I've seen it all. I think I saw the first few. Do I like Star Wars? Absolutely love Star Wars. Darth Vader's my favourite character. Luke Skywalker's my favourite hero. Just because the connection between him and his dad, and then Princess Leia, them three. It's not possible. Upgrade USS count to the same. Me too, Turtle. Yeah. I'm not quite sure. So I take it Turtle Studios. You actually like turtles. Raphael's my favourite. Definitely. See, with Star Wars, I'm not one of these people who go write the original trilogy and that's it. They didn't like the pre-sequels or they didn't like the Skywalker series. I just watch any. I leave my brain at home. I leave my brain behind if I'm watching something and it's bad. I just watch it because it's entertaining. My favourite Vader as well, even. Do you like Black Panther? I do like Black Panther. Another moderator just handed this. Whoa, no, go away, go away. Have I just gone off? Do I like Black Panther? Oh, go away. Yes, I love Black Panther. Right, hide. Right, how do I get... You'll have to forgive me because I seem to have... can't get my... my messages back up again. No. No what? I'm getting a bit confused here. Can someone put a message on there so I know whether I'm not sure what he's talking about. Nor me. Because it just came up, check your message. I'm not speaking with English. Ah, right, okay. He's just typing random things. Okay. So we just carry on talking then. Anyway, so did any of you do you like Spider-Man? I love Spider-Man. So like it's really weird because the people commenting here were picking on all the things I actually love. I'm so, as I say with Spider-Man, I don't mind who plays him, to be honest. Like the movies. Yeah, I like Andrew Garfield. I know it sounds like we're agreeing a lot, but it's obviously we've got the same wavelength. I thought he was great. I'm quite looking forward to the new film coming out next year. Yeah, he had that cool skateboardy vibe, didn't he? And like he showed quite good emotion in the character. But as I say, again, with movies, I take them all with a pinch of salt. Some people might like some people might like only certain views or certain opinions, or certain movies. But I'm a bit more open-minded about, if I'm being entertained, even if it's one little bit out of the film, I'm well happy with it. I do watch cartoons. I was very much into animation as a child. I've done some cell drawings in adulthood. Had a go, see how it was like. I was very into Disney when it was hand drawn. Cartoons now, not so much. So yeah, exactly. The director of the Batman had a different vision of it than Christopher Nolan or um, mind blank. Man, I've got him in my head as well for the Michael Keaton films, and I completely forgot. And I know he directed Edward Scissorhand and all that lot. Man, yes, I used to watch Tom and Jerry all the time, though it's not politically correct now to watch it. Tim Burton, yeah, thank you very much. I remember my brain would have gone, so I don't really like looking things up on Google. I'm a bit old school, to be honest. I still watch VHSs, so I must be old. Yeah, Tim Burton. Yeah, I like some of his films. Yeah, as I say, they all got their own interpretation. And I think that, the Batman, 1989 Batman, was quite dark. Not just in visuals. As a film, yes. I used to watch Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny, Elmer Fudd, even the Looney Tunes Junior series, where they were like young kids. But they don't make them like that anymore. My son's into anime and manga. They like One Piece and all that lot. And I've tried to watch it, but I can't. And I'm quite open-minded to watching things. So, good evening, Black. Have you got any things to put into the comment? Like what you like, what you don't like? Me and my both love Bugs Bunny, yeah. He got away. He's like the Looney Tunes rogues gallery of DC, and he's just like, he's so cocky. I used to like Roadrunner as well, Wacky Races, back in the day. So yeah, kind of glad I came on now. Nearly half an hour gone already. Hi from Russia. Wow, international. Hi to you too. You must be the furthest person I think I've had on my chat, like joining in. What do people collect in Russia? I know that's going to sound a really random question, but Billy Gonzalez, yeah. Do people collect statues, or what kind of things do you collect in Russia? I'm just a very nosy person, to be honest. Welcome, Alex. Yep, definitely. So international collectors. I love movies. What's that? If I'm going to, it's 5 people watching. What is your favourite movie of all time? You can only have one. Thank you very much. It's quite a hard one. You can only have one movie. Oh, excuse me a minute. have to get a drink. This is Speedy Gonzales. He's the one who went, "Olé, olé." The first movie that came into my head, Life of Pi. Alright. Is that the one about the tiger or lion? Show all your Batman, please. Well, I haven't got a lot, but I don't know if I can. How will I do that? Hang on a minute. So there's I've got. Let's see if I do it like this. Arkham game. That's a piggy bank. And some random figures there. Movie pieces there. Got my comic stuff there. So it's only small at the moment. I hope you got that. Donald Duck, yeah. There's a road. I will do a proper Batman video if anyone's interested to come back. Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, see that ties into Superman. Because the first time I saw Superman, I kept thinking about Guardians of the Galaxy. It reminded me of that so much, with Mr. Gunn directing it. But then when I watched it again, I went, yeah, I can live with that. I like the first Guardians, I wasn't too keen on the other two. And yeah, thank you. That's alright, Alex. It's not a massive collection, it's just what I got at the moment. I did have a lot more, but I got rid of it a long time ago. Same director, different. Yeah. I have to apologise. Put my phone back on its stand. Yeah. Yeah. I think it was a different studio. Yeah, because Guardians comes under Disney now, doesn't it? It's Marvel. And obviously Batman comes under DC. Superman came under DC, which is Warner Brothers. Yeah. That's right. I never really thought about that, to be honest. Yeah, Disney bought out Marvel. Yeah, they bought out everything. But then they had to make money, don't they? But the problem with Disney is like they kind of lost their roots. They don't even have an animation studio anymore. I don't think they don't even have a museum, far as I know, from what I've been over the years, which is sad. And even the Disney parks, I don't think. I mean, I only know that through watching American programs. You know, collectors, and they go and they say it's not the same. So, but then that's the state of the world we live in, isn't it? If you own everything, you corner the market. Which actor played Batman better? I don't know really, because like I said about that. Because I think they play it differently, don't they? Christian Bale was definitely more physical. I think Michael Keaton was very like cocky, rich person. Adam West was just Adam West. Which one do you like, Marvel or cartoon? What do you mean? Do you mean more like Marvel comics or Marvel films or cartoons? Um, I grew up, to be honest, I grew up more with cartoons. It was more of the thing. Like here in the UK, I don't think comics was. It was more like Warlord, uh, Beano. You know, we weren't as big in as in like America. I think comics were more. I could be wrong, but I used to read Spider-Man quite a bit as a youngster. But yeah, definitely cartoons, I would say. I'm a big fan of Thunderbirds. Um, yes, I like Thunderbirds and I like Looney Tunes. So I grew up with that. I used to go to a Saturday morning picture show, black and white movie like The Lone Ranger, and I used to have a cartoon before it. That's way back. So yeah, definitely cartoons for me. I like Robert Pattinson, Batman Alex. How about you? I think they need another film with him to just see how he settles in. Or they might just do him like Ben Affleck, you know, give him one semi-decent film and then, you know, say bye-bye to him. So I don't think he's going to fit into the gun universe if they go that, you know, I think this might be the last film that he's in as Batman. I could be wrong, but got one person watching now, that's fair enough. As I say, people come and go. There could be 15, 20 people in a few seconds. Yeah, cartoons. What kind of cartoons? I don't know where you're from, Hernan Mendez. Like, what kind of cartoons did you have? Or were you based in the UK? Because we were like, we didn't really have multiple hundreds of channels when I was growing up, because obviously we only had four. So you have to get what you got were given, really. So like cartoons were a very big part of my childhood, as I say. I like both. I can't decide between the two of them. Batman's definitely a strong character for me. Bugs Bunny used to make me laugh, especially against Elmer Fudd. And he was trying to say rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season, you know, with Daffy Duck. Yeah, but I'm definitely a Batman fan. I haven't watched Looney Tunes for a long time, to be honest. There's just so much to watch nowadays. It's kind of a bit crazy. Thank you very much for the 11 likes. That means a lot to me. As I say, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I'll probably do like an hour, because that's all my brain can take. I have a mental capacity of normally about 20 minutes. I'm very well. How are you? About 20 minutes to an hour, depending what I'm doing. And then I normally cut off. I do that when I'm watching films. I have to really watch a film over and over again to get the whole film. Just the way my brain works. Hello to you. Welcome to the channel. If you've got any favourite topics to talk about, please join in. I try to make these films a bit more videos a lot more laid back, and you know, talk about different things like collecting, geek, movies, pop culture, and life in general. Really, to be honest, I mean, when I put one on the other day, we mainly talked about mental health and how people are. So I'm quite a chilled person, to be honest. What you see now is what I'm like. I don't have a persona or an ego, to be honest. I just love life and people. So hence I've got a YouTube channel, which has taken off really quite well lately. As my goal is to get about 500,000 views and 1,000 subs. I'm not a brave person. I'm just me. Make mistakes like everybody else. But yeah. I normally have an opinion about most things. So sometimes it gets me into trouble at work, but it doesn't matter. I started it when I remember when I only had 3 subs, and I was just making family videos on YouTube. You know what we were doing. My son's been in a lot of them, and my daughter, my grandkids. Like way back, some of them videos are really bad. Not bad because they've got memories, but I mean obviously cameras weren't as good back then. I think we were doing it in 4080p or something like that. I'll check you out when I get off here. So it doesn't matter. It takes a long time. I mean, you could run a channel, even the top channels. I mean, I don't watch the drivel, but I watch things like Analog Toys and stuff like that. And he's only got 80,000 subs. And he does brilliant videos. Bad videos, still got memories. Yep, absolutely. It's the memories what matter to me. You know, everyone grows up and moves on. As long as you've got a tight family connection, everything should be alright. Or friends. I've got a friend I've had he's my longest friend since the 80s. And I love him dearly, but we don't speak all the time. So, I was about 4. But as I say, I watch a lot of Thunderbird, Stingray, Sooty and Sweep. As I say, cartoons. We used to go to the cinema and watch a cartoon and a feature-length black and white film. That shows you how old I am. But yeah, my first memories of watching them were about 4, I think. But your memory plays tricks with you as you get older. There's things I'll say to my sister and she goes, that never happened. So, I mean, she's a bit more smarter than me. So, can't believe 44 minutes. I don't think I've shut up. But I do like this format because it is, people I might not get. I mean, so you watch comic for Marvel? Probably, yeah. I mean, my Spider-Man is, oh man, the 70s Spider-Man TV series, the one Stan Lee hated, Nicholas Hammond. He was my Spider-Man. I don't know. Yeah, smart is you could be smart, but it doesn't mean intelligent. Yeah, but if you watch that series, there's only 12 episodes and it was pretty bad. But it's like the Incredible Hulk, the one with Lou Ferrigno. You know, most kids today wouldn't sit through it because it's not like 5-minute videos. I try to make somebody laugh every day. Woodall. It's 4, 3, 2, 1. I think laughter is a very good tonic, especially in the stressful world we live in. So I try to bring that across at work and at home and with anyone I'm out with. I just need to shut my brain off at night because sleeping is a bit of a problem for me. Because my brain's always on the go. Yeah, so like, I was more into Batman as a kid and then Spider-Man. I used to watch Spider-Man and his friends. So we used to watch the cartoons, like Spider-Man. A bit bag, really. Is your brother older than you then? Did you watch any boxing moves? Is that moves or movies? Did you watch any boxing movies? Yes, pretty much. I love boxing. That was my thing when I was growing up. That's why I've got a pretty face. Not. Hey, I thought you meant movies. Yeah, I watched all the Rocky films. I like Sylvester Stallone, Rambo. What's the one I watched that was really good? Pardon? Oh, hello. Sorry, mate, I was eating my dinner. I thought you said your mate was eating your dinner. That was so funny. So I am dyslexic. So that brings out a lot of humour in my daily life. So I use it to my advantage. That's all right. Everyone's got to eat. Hope it was something nice. Yeah, so like, yeah, Rocky. Why are you so sorry? Nothing to be sorry about, mate. OMG, my brother really liked Rocky. Rocky 1. What was made in 6 weeks. It's absolutely amazing. One of the best movies. It was made on such a small budget. It's unbelievable. They don't make them like that anymore. It's all millions of pounds. Well, a lot more than that. So, yeah. Can't believe how long ago it was Rocky came out, to be honest. Yeah, exactly. They said you can write it, but you can't star in it. And he wasn't even known really then, and he went no. So, yeah, massive respect to him. I liked him in Tulsa King as well. He's pretty much my action hero, movie star really. And the funny story is, when he was writing it, he said it used to do his head in because he'd stay up all night writing it. You never know whether it was going to be any good or not. Well, he proved himself wrong and everyone else, didn't he? It's one of the best stories. And actually, Rocky is not a boxing movie, it's a love story movie, according to him, when I was watching an interview he made. So, it's quite interesting, considering how much boxing is in it. I think it was only number 5 I didn't like. That was the one with Tommy Gunn in it. Only a bit laboured, that one, but so did most of that. Everybody else is watching. I used to watch Bloodsport. See, like when I was growing up in the 80s, going to be streaming tomorrow because I hope I see you tomorrow. I don't want to bore everybody. Do you know what I mean? I'm only new to all this kind of streaming. Every streaming I've ever done in the past has always been themed, like a Hot Toy stream, or I don't collect them anymore, or statues or football. So yeah, I just don't want to bore everybody. Oh, thank you very much. You take now. You care. I'll check your channel out when I've finished. Yeah, as I say, I don't want to overkill. Not for me, because, you know, this is great for me. But I don't want anyone else coming on and going, God, he's boring. You know, I'm quite of a mature age. I'm not really, because I like this streaming. What, streaming in general, or an old man waffling on? I always see the funnies. You know, if a bad situation, we wouldn't be bored. Oh, thank you very much. Means a lot to me. I mean, you know, I'm quite realistic. I mean, you know, 12 likes and 3 people still watching. Yeah, so if you do come back to when I do a live streams, if you come back and, you know, have a theme in your head that something happened in your daytime and you want to talk about it, I'm always open to, you know, as long as it's clean, you know, and respectful, you know, I'll talk about anything. You know, I've been around a long time, so that's what I'm saying. You know, I say you know a lot. I don't know if I'm doing it tomorrow, to be honest. It depends. See, to me, it's my mental state. If I feel really bad, you know, I don't want to speak to anyone. But that's not an excuse. I'm going to try and do twice a week and see how we get on. So definitely Sunday about this time. Say a Tuesday, if that's all right. Yeah. So like say a Sunday and Tuesday, because Tuesday is not a bad day for me to do one. So I'll do it at the same time. I think that's a good idea. If I do it around 8 o'clock on a Tuesday and a Sunday, and maybe 1 or 2 in between, depending what I'm doing, or if there's anything I want to talk about, or anyone else wants to talk about. Yeah, perfect. Well, that's what I'll do then. Yeah, thank you very much. So I'm going to stick around for about 6 minutes. So as I say, about an hour's long enough for me. Have you got any friends or that? Sunday Superhero Day. I like that. That's quite good. Yeah, so like, even though I run a YouTube channel, I'm quite shy, which is kind of strange because you wouldn't think it, because people tell me to shut up. But yeah, confidence issue I have. So that's something streaming and Tuesday talks. Yeah, cool, absolutely brilliant. Made my day. So yeah, so I'm going to do it on a Tuesday. I won't have a theme because I think that works out better. I won't come on and say, let's talk Batman, let's talk, we'll just talk about, do you remember your first toy you got, or Christmases, or... I'm very nosy. Don't listen to people who have negative opinions. Unfortunately, the world's full of them. But to be honest, negative people don't really come into my life because I tell them, especially at work, I tell them, because they moan about one person or something like that, and I'll go, is that affecting your life? So they go, no. Well, then go and stop going on about it, because you don't know how long you're going to be on this planet, and you only have one of them. So you might as well just enjoy it. Yeah, so like if you've been to see a movie, or anything really, just keep it in your head, and then we can talk about it on Tuesday or Sunday. Not every day's going to be perfect, because that's why it's important that on the comments that people put in their opinion, because all you're going to see is me sitting there staring at a screen, waffling on absolute rubbish. But I am a geek at art, and yeah, that's the important thing. And I play a lot of video games as well, so that's my main interest: movies, video games, and Batman, and Bruce Lee, and Spider-Man. See what I mean? Right, I've got about 3 minutes left. Any questions? Or, as I say, if you've got any friends who like talking or listening to me waffling on, just nudge them in my direction, whether sub or like, or to join the stream. As I say, all I do is get the messages on my phone. I don't have fancy graphics and all that lot. To be honest, it'll be above my head anyway. So I just film on my phone. So I think most people have gone now anyway. So I really enjoyed that. It was spontaneous. I mean, I've been doing a lot of football ones, as I say, over the weekend, and they've been a bit of hit and miss. I do reviews of football matches. Do you know what a moderator is? Yes, I do. On YouTube. I need to go. Hope to see you tomorrow. You too. Well, it won't be tomorrow, it'll be Tuesday. I know there's moderators on YouTube, but I don't know how it works, to be honest. I know you can get somebody in your group to do it. Yeah, take care now. It means a lot to me that people say goodbye and hello. Hopefully I won't get too... I mean, I'm only a little channel. I'm not going to get a lot of abusive. And if I do, to be honest, I'll just ignore them. If you can make someone in the chat a mod, they can time out people and ban them. They look after the comment section. Alright, cool. I don't know how you do that. I'll have to look into it. Well, thanks for bringing it up anyway, because it helps. As I say, this is only second one. The first one was the one I did the other day. So, well, this kind of content anyway. And if people, you know what, if negative people and people are abusive and they think it's funny, they're the ones who lose out, nobody else. This means they've got a sad life. I haven't got time for people like that. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go now, because that's an hour. Absolutely brilliant. I've really enjoyed it. I never find anything not to talk about, but please bring any questions you want to the stream, and hopefully we can build a community from then, and who knows, in a year's time we might be doing interactive. Yeah, you take care. Thanks again. Bye for now.